Hey, what is up, YouTube? We are back with a PayPal request. It is for Mike D, and it is James Gang, live 1971 Lost Woman. I'm looking forward to it. I really do not know anything about the James Gang other than having heard the name of that group before. I have brought them up on Wikipedia. Jimmy Fox, drums, percussion, keyboards, guitar, backing vocals. Oh my goodness. Dale Peters, bass, guitar, percussion, backing vocals. Joe Walsh. Okay, there is a name that I know and recognize, and I had a look, and yeah, it is Joe Walsh of, later the Eagles fame. So this is obviously an early project of his. As I say, I have heard of the James Gang, so this is the first time aware I'm listening to it. Maybe I've heard it. If they've got big hits, maybe I've heard them before. But going into it completely cold, I know nothing of this band or this song. Real quick, this is a very long video. We had a bit of a discussion about this with Mike D, and it is much longer than I would normally do on the channel, but I'm going to make an exception this time. But in future requests, 10 minutes limit, we're going to go with it for now. I'm going to try and not talk too much. I'm going to make notes down here as we go. See you at the end. Dynamics straight away. Wow. Building beautifully. Repetition in the solo. Damn, they knew how to do it back in the early 70s, late 60s for sure, in terms of improvised rock, live rock music. Real quick, because Mike D, you did mention you wanted my feedback as we go. I'm not going to stop this video too much because it is a long one, as I said.
That's what she said.
But things that pop out and things that probably make this really intriguing for people, whether you're a musician and whether you understand musical concepts or not. Dynamics. Took it right down, and when they take that dynamic down, they really bring you in. You sort of lean forward a bit because that's quiet. You want to lean in to hear it. 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. I don't know anything about this drummer, who I've already forgotten his name. Jimmy Fox. I can already hear like a little bit of a jazz influence there, just from that 2 and 4 hi-hat ostinato underpinning the solo and the vamp. The comping, I'll get to that later. For now, let's keep it going. I love those breaks. people. Very bluesy. Love it. Wow. He's just toying with them now. Oh. It sounds like a different song. Bass is beautiful in this whole piece of music. Okay, just to stop and keep giving my input, because again, the subscriber and the person who contributed to get this video made did want my inputs. Apologies to everyone else who doesn't want me to stop the video and just wants to watch me listening to a song. Bo Diddley, the Bo Diddley rhythm right in there. So a little bit of a music history thing. Bo Diddley, very famous American guitar singer in the 40s and 50s, I from memory. He was famous for the Bo. He sort of, well, I don't know if he coined it, but it was coined the Bo Diddley rhythm because he had so many songs that had this rhythm, and it became like an American staple rhythm. Very New Orleansy, very bluesy, and just a great rhythm to have. And you get a lot of variations of the Bo Diddley sort of rhythm on things like Wipeout, for example. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, not exactly the same, but really utilizing a single tom and accent pattern. So that bow diddly figure, really loud here. I'm hearing it on, mostly actually on the guitar, but also in segments on the drums as well. Really, really effective. Just a beautiful, timeless accent pattern. Gonna keep it going. That's just a train beat. With variations. Back to that original 2 and 4 hi-hat ostinato. Bit of a train beat on the snare. Oh! Damn! Clapping's completely out of time with the solo. Oh! That's not the pocket. Clappers, it's not the pocket. Killer bass. Jeez. Quarter note triplets. Come on, Joe. Shalorando too. I love this chaos. Repetition. Oh, call and response. Guitar, bass. Fantastic. Note the repetitive bass line. So much use of dynamics here. Drum solo over a vamp. Is this the band?
If you come back, I won't feel the same. After what you done me, I'll treat you same.
Okay, I'll be real quick. It's already a very long video, obviously. So we've got a lot of use of soloing over a vamp here. Like you would have noticed that bass line, very repetitive. And just sitting on that for ages. It creates a lot of intensity, increasing the volume, really digging in. There's a lot you can do with it, but it is repetitive, and that's part of the momentum. It gives the solo something consistent to play over. The solos were fantastic, yeah. Huge sound for 3-piece as well. You think of groups like The Police and Rush, and now for me, groups like James Gang, where it's just a big sound. It's really impressive, and I mean, you got a lot of variation too. You got a lot of mouth noises and stuff at the end, so they're really aware of keeping things interesting and using what they've got there. I thought the guitar solos were amazing, incredible actually. The bass solo was really masterful. I've written down here the word masterful. I very rarely use that term. It's amazing what you can get away with in a solo if you play simply, musically and melodically, and time and tone. How are they getting this live bass tone in 1971? It must be like straight off the desk or something. I'm not sure. Are they DIing bass back then? Because it is just so pure. You can still hear crowd noise though. The tone was so full and so beautiful. Really, really impressed with the bass solo. And you heard them after that actually build up and speed up. That's another thing that's really unusual that we don't really get in today's music. You don't really get things just speeding up. So it's always refreshing for me to hear that organic excitement and volume build up, but also this literally just speed up. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no rules saying that you're not allowed to speed up, you know. I mentioned the Bo Diddley rhythm, so just to clarify, that's a Bo Diddley rhythm. They're playing it fast here. Oh, actually, sorry, that bit is a train beat. One accent or 2 accents per bar. So that's a repetitive thing. The Bo Diddley's repetitive also. It's just a longer phrase. So real use of accents and dynamics, and you can tell that these players are sort of steeped in the history of music and they're well grounded. You can hear that in the rhythms they play. That's how much it stands out. Drum solo, plenty of repetition and just great stuff throughout the drum solo, of course. And I did also want to mention the trades. So back and forth after the drum solo, we had what we call trades, or what we call in jazz trades at least, between the guitar and the bass. So a little guitar solo here, bass solo here, guitar solo, bass solo, and the drums is accompanying that and comping, what we call comping along, playing along, building. If this guy wants to say this, you'll say it with him and support him. If this person wants to say that, you sort of, that's what we call accompanying the soloist. I am going to leave it here. As I say, it's a long video, but a very, very interesting one. My first experience with the James Gang, I dig it. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. Thanks again to Mike D for this awesome pick. Original video, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Please do go check it out. Have a listen right through without this bald Kiwi talking all over it. Guys, until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.